Right then, folks, we're back. I went a bit easy for the first playthrough, using everyone's favourite alien character, Brett. So we're going to give this another go before I decide whether it's going on the gift or the keep pile. So this is Alien Fate of the Nostromo. Yeah, straight into it. If you need to know how it plays, go on the other one. I'm going for it. I'm going to actually play the harder version this time. I'm going to go for the sorry, can I magical. I'm going to actually use Ash, so he's involved. I'm using the worst character, the worst character in the film, possibly in the game. Don't know. I'm playing true solo again, so I'm not using the whole thing. So let's have a quick look. So here's the board. Here's our alien. He starts in his nest. Our coolant canisters are out, our scraps out. Hopefully it's not too much glare there. Is that more moody lighting? That might be better, might it? Let's go with that. We're starting out here in the galley. That is Lambert. Lambert, as I say, she's annoying in the film. Well, she annoys me. She's always my least favourite. She's got 4 actions. The navigator. So she can actually spend an action to look at the top card of the encounter deck, and then if she chooses, she can stick it on the bottom. So that could come in handy. Again, this time Ash is on the board, so he's going to be doing his own thing. When he moves, he is going to move towards either Lambert or a room with scrap in it, depending on which is closer. If he moves onto a room with scrap in it, he's just going to take it. If he moves on to the one with Lambert, I think she loses a morale and loses a scrap. I'll check it when he gets there. We've drawn again, so you take 1 objective per player and an extra one. We've shuffled, and we've got Encounter the Nest, which is, let's do that. So bring an incinerator to the nest. That's our first objective. And then we have to prep our suits. So drop two coolant canisters in suit storage. Suit storage is here. So she's got to do those 2 things, and then a random final mission will flip. Not sure if you can see it. You're in my paint station, so I'll move my paint out of the way slightly. But these are my actions. You can pick up or drop, you can move, you can craft, or you can trade. There's no trade in here because I'm playing true solo. You can craft a motion detector, incinerator, flashlight, grappling gun, electric prod, cat carrier, or coolant canister. It says motion detectors are 2 here. It's 3 in the rules manual, but I'm just going with the card because it makes it easier for me. It was absolutely ridiculously easy, the last one. I didn't feel challenged at all, so I'm hoping this is going to be a little bit more difficult. So we're going to fire straight into it. There are these concealed tokens. When I enter a square with one of those, I have to reveal it. It might be an alien, it might be Jonesy, or it might be empty. Jonesy's the cat, by the way. Right then. So we need to find some scrap to build an incinerator, go down to the nest, and get 2 coolant canisters. So let's get on with it. 4 actions. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. We have a quiet moment, and it's the bridge. So the alien moves 1 space. The bridge gets a 1 bit of scrap and 1 concealed token. That's the end of the encounter phase. I am going to pick up the scrap. I'm going to pick up a coolant canister. I am going to craft a flashlight or a torch from my neck of the woods with those 2 scrap, because you reduce morale damage by 1 if you have an encounter with the torch. Morale is here. This is our starting crew morale. Every time we encounter the alien or Ash, it's going to go down, and when it gets to the bottom, game over. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to power through. Quiet. Workshop. Moves 1. Workshop, 1 scrap. And it's already got a concealed token. You can't have more than 1, so that's that. Now I've got to go through that concealed bit. So 1, 2, I reveal it. It's an alien. Uh-oh. So he leaps out. It would do 1 morale damage to me, but I've got a flashlight, so I reduce it to 0, and then I run away 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3. There's a pretty short on scrap here, aren't we? So I've run away 3. Because there was an encounter through the concealed token, there's no drawing of an encounter, so it goes to my next turn. I'm going to go 1. I'm going to go 2, 3, 4. So Ash at the moment is pretending to be alright. If you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. So it's only when he encounters me, when he moves onto my space. At the moment he's under observation, which means that he's not going to do anything while he's in the same space as me. He's trying not to look sus. Quiet, again, the galley. So the galley is up here. The galley is going to get 2 scrap and a concealed token. Comes back to me. I'm going to pick up this scrap, and I am going to yeah, this isn't great. I'm going to move 1. And I think that's as far away as I can get from there, so I'm going to just stay there. I'm going to... I don't really want any of those other things. I'd quite like a motion tracker, but it's not essential just now. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay there, I think. No, you know what I am. Sorry for my dithering. I'm a dithery manfish. I'm gonna go with a motion tracker. There it goes. Basically with a motion tracker I can pick a room up to 2 spaces away, and I can reveal a concealed token. And I'm just going to use the rest of that's going to be the end of my move. So I'm going to go to there. It's quiet. It's going to move 1. It has to come towards me. And equipment storage gets 2 scrap and a concealed token. Then me. So I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to drop this coolant canister for 3, and I'm going to jump down here. It's empty. That's good. I have to mix up those tokens off camera. Right, so that's that. Encounter. Alien stalks. Oh, it must have seen me there. So it's going to move 3 towards me. Uh-oh. So 1, 2. Jumps in. Now this is 3 morale damage it's going to do. I reduce it by 1, but it does 2. 1, 2. And I'm going to run away 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. I reveal that. It's empty. Yeah, that wasn't wasn't great, but it's not too bad. So that was an encounter, so I don't draw again. So I'm going to pick up 2 scrap. I'm not going to burn it on anything stupid this time. So that's 1. I'm going to use my motion tracker to uncover that. It's empty. That's 2. And I'm going to go 3, 4. Encounter. Alien stalks again. 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's got me pinned. It's got me bloody pinned. It's okay though. So, my go. I am going to pick up the scrap. And I am going to... I've got 3. I could get a grapple gun. Or an electronic prod. I think I'm going to go with the electronic prod. No, the grapple gun. I'll go with the grapple gun. So, I picked up my scrap. I've crafted the grapple gun. I'm going to use the grapple gun, which is... if the alien's within 3, you can move it up to 3. So, I'm going to move it 1, 2... 3, am I? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to pick up that coolant. That's my go. Then we get a quiet spell. It moves 1 space. We get 3 scrap in the garage. Well, this garage is looking pretty hefty. And it's already got a concealed token. Okay, so I've already got my thing. So I'm going to go 1, 2... 3, 4. Okay. He's on the hunt. He's on the hunt and he's after you. Right, he's gonna move. God, I'm bad. He's gonna move 2. 1, 2. That's that. Then I'm gonna use my motion tracker to reveal this. It's empty. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Lost the signal. Return the alien to its nest. Place a concealed token in each room where no crew members or concealed tokens are present. Shuffle all alien encounter cards back into the deck. What? So that goes back in there. Oh man, this is gonna... That's alien, alien. So all these nice quiet ones are staying in the discard pile. And I'm about to... I didn't have this card last time. So that gets shuffled back into there. Yeah. This could ramp up the difficulty a bit, couldn't it? Okay. But he's back in his nest at least. Over to me. So I am going to drop the coolant into the soup store. This is the soup store. Yes. So that's that one done. Now I just need to take an incinerator down to the nest. So I need to get some stuff to craft. I used my grapple gun before, so I had to flip that. There's only 1 shot left. Okay. So I dropped my canister. That's 1. I can go... Oh, I have to put all that storage stuff. All the concealed. So there's not one in there. There's not one in there. Oh, this is pretty intense, isn't it? Crikey. But it could be anywhere. Oh man, this is suddenly a little bit stressful. Do you think that there's one in the nest as well? Well, that's a room that there isn't a character in. So yeah, oofed. Right, so I'll use my motion tracker down here. clear. 2, gather the scrap. 3, then I'm going to go back up for 4. Encounter. Order 937, collating data. Each crew loses 1 scrap. Cheers. Cheers, Ash. If Ash is in the ship, move him 2 spaces. So he's going to go 1, 2 towards me. Okay. I'm going to... Oh, this is dangerous. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully it's not stalking. Ooh. Sugar. So it stalks. 1, 2. Yarg. Right, so it would be 3, but I've got my little flashlight, so I can shine a torch on it, and it's less scary when you do that. So it just goes down 2. Then I run away 3 spaces. So I don't want to. If I go 1, there's no scrap anywhere. 2, I have to reveal that. Oh, it's an alien. He jumps out again. Rawr. Fortunately, it's only a 1, so he's less scary because I've just seen him. It's like, yeah, it's getting old now. It's getting old. But I still have to run away 3. So 1, 2. Come on. 3. Don't be another alien. It's not an alien. I'm okay. So I actually ended up where I wanted to be anyway. That's pretty good. And then the good thing is that there's no encounter now. So I'm going to pick up all this scrap for 1 action. I am going to... Oh, I've not been using her special ability. I could have looked at that bloody stalk thing. Numpty. Right, and then I'm going to... So that's 1 thing. I'm going to drop my motion tracker. I'm going to craft an incinerator. 4. So I picked up stuff, I dropped something, I crafted something. 1, 2, 3. He's 3 away. So I'm going to... I'm going to use my grapple gun. It's last one. It's 3 away. I'm going to push it. 1, 2, 3. Seems alright. Yeah. Okay. Encounter. Oh, he's on the hunt again. So he's going to move 2 back. That made him grumpy. Then it's me, so I'm going to pick up that motion tracker again. I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to use my motion tracker here. It's an alien. So does that make him go in there? Pause. Okay, so hello, chicken dog. So what happens is that gets shuffled back into the pack. The alien appears there, and I get another action. So that means I've got 2 actions. So I'm going to lock at the top card, which is quiet. It's only going to move 1. Yeah, that's alright, I suppose. Yeah, I'll just put that on my thing. So I've got 1 action left. Motion track, that doesn't help. Yeah, this is a bit annoying. I could do with a grappling gun. Again, a grapple gun costs 3. Really low on scrap. I could take a coolant canister to the workshop, break it down to make another scrap, and then craft a grappling gun. Then I can throw him out of the way, go and burn the nest. Or I could just go in there. Move on to his space intentionally. Okay, well what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to there. I think it's the safest space to be. Encounter, water shocker. It moves 1. And the airlock, I thought I'd been really clever there by accident. Gets 2 scrap. I really don't need that motion tracker, but okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna use my motion tracker there. It's an alien, so it appears there. I get an extra action, so that's good. So 1, 2, 3. Took my incinerator into its nest. Complete. Then I flip the final card. Oh, you have my sympathies. Oh, this is the one that I had last time. I basically have to get coolant characters, clock Ash with them, and then use my incinerator. So I'm going to do it again. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to check the top encounter. It's quiet. I'll keep that on. Okay. There I go. It moves 1. Okay. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Check the top card. I'm actually going to put that on the bottom. That was me losing all my scrap tokens and Ash moving towards me. I don't want him there because that's where I'm going to get that canister. And then I'm going to get those 2. I've got stuff. I'm going to just beast him. Right, okay, so what do we get? Quiet. So it moves 1. And hypersleep gets 2 of those. It's me, so I'm going to go 1. Pick it up. 2, 3. Hit him. That's automatic. Then he flees 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3. And then I'm gonna go back to there for 4. Or should I look on there? I think it's far away, it can't get to me unless it gets a 4. It's only a 1. It's quiet. Medbay gets 2. I'm keeping hold of my incinerator. So I'm going to pick up for 1. Two. And just stand there. I'll look at top card. 3. I like that one. Okay. Oh, do I? No. I'm gonna, because that'll mean it'll go up to there. So I need to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I move to there, yeah, that's okay. So I'm gonna leave it on the top. I've lost track now of how many moves I've had. I hit him, he moved away, didn't I? I'm not too sure how many I've had, so I'm going to look at that. With a motion tracker, it actually puts it there. And I think I've got one more move because I get a free action for that. I think I've got one more. I don't know. I'm going to go there. I think that's right. Quiet. Suit storage gets 2. Well, that's good because that's where I am. It gets concealed, but it doesn't go off straight away until you walk into there. And it moves 1. Then I'm gonna move gonna. Oof, this is getting a bit much. I'm gonna use my motion tracker there. It's empty. That's 1, 2, 3. I'll look at the encounter deck. That's alright, I'm going to keep that. Okay, then he goes. So Ash goes, we lose a scrap. And he moves 2 spaces towards me, which is good. We have an encounter. I hit him with the second canister. Move him 3. 1, 2, 3. And then, yeah, because to my go, I go 1, 2, pick up a canister for 3, move to there, hit him with it, game over. Right, backtracked slightly there. I got ahead of myself. So I've gone 1, 2. I have to reveal that, and it's an alien. So that jumps out at me. I forgot that one had appeared. It does 1 morale, knocks me down. I have to run away 3, so it's not quite as easy as I thought. Yeah, so I run away 3, 1, 2, 3. Then it's my go. I go 1, pick it up. 2, I'm going to use my motion tracker on here. Yep, it's empty. 3, and then I'm going to check the next card. Okay, I'm happy with that. And then I'll move forward for my last action. Then we get Order 937. The active crew member moves to the med bay. And Ash moves 2 spaces. 1, 2. I proceed to present him with the gift of coolant. That takes him out. Then it's my turn. I go burn it with the incinerator. It's within 3 spaces. It's just... Even then, I've had to backtrack because I forgot about that. But even so, I mean, it presents you with not much of a... I think it's a family game, isn't it? It's just dressed in a space horror setting. But it's just not challenging. It's not challenging for me. I prefer something that... Well, I love my favourite game ever is Eldritch Horror. And I've never, ever won. And this is just easy. I don't see how you can lose. I mean, I suppose if you play with all 5 players, there's going to be a lot more spaces, and you're going to have a lot more encounters with the alien, because it's hard to hide them all. But as far as a solo game goes, I don't know if I can face playing another match. Maybe do it with all 5, just to see what it's like. I'll do one more playthrough, and yeah. But if you want it, stick a comment below, and yeah, I think this is going to be one I'm going to gift. Thanks for watching anyway. Sorry if it was dull. It just seems so easy. But there you go. Thank you very much.